Hello folks, Scott Grove here, doing a few reviews on guitars. People ask me about a few of them. This is one you'll never find also. I'm glad I did, and it is in dead mint condition. They made it for 1 year, a little 85-86 thing. This is what is called a Fender Performer. Yep, that's Fender with 24 frets. They did everything possible. We got the locking whammy deal, your System 1 Tremolo, if you guys are familiar with them. Yep, the locking nut, that is factory. There is the headstock. Yep, that's a Fender. Let me see if I can put this one at a different angle. Put it here for you all to check out. Okay, this is a made in Japan, 85-86. Good luck finding one. It's very tough find. And these are very sought after for a few good reasons. You'll find it here on the back. I'll flop her right around on the headstock. You can check out the serial number. It's your E series, the most famous of them all. You got an E5, usually stands for 85, so it was an 85-86 release, not made for 2 years, made for 1 year, but from middle of 1 year to the middle of the next. Here is your System 1 Tremolo, clean as a whistle. The trem pops in, pops out, no screwing in involved. Click, there she be. Okay, what you have, check these pickups out. There's 2 of them. That's it. Look where they're positioned. It makes all the sense in the world. Again, people with the closed minds just couldn't grasp this. You also have a mini switch here that actually throws this from a humbucker into single coils. It's not your typical coil tap switch. It's a whole different concept. You're getting true of both of them. It plugs in right down here, nothing funky. Okay, so it is just a straight in switchcraft, nice long barrel type instead of a cheap input. Okay, so what we have are the 2 pickups. I've got them both on right now in single coil mode. Again, clean amp, reverb. Let me get you just a slight bit more gain in on this thing, just so you can hear it. Alright, now we have most reminiscent of a Strat in the 2 position. Okay, so that's why the pickups are down here, because that's the most quackiest of the Strat sounds. So you're basically giving up the other positions, but you will not miss them because you have so many variations switching wise. Here's the bridge in single coil. Okay, so there's that. And again in the middle, with just these 2. And the whammy works exactly as a double locking whammy should. Okay, and it does load in through the back like a typical Strat would. These are recessed. The plate is recessed. It is not on top of the body. Same for the little tiny plate here. It is also recessed and stuck in there. So nothing to get caught up on. Your back plate has the micro tilt still on a 4-bolt. Go figure. And there is a gasket between them. Okay, so again different. Okay, what else do we have on here? We have our little toggle switch. Okay, here we are in single coil. What happens? We're in humbucker, not simulated, but that is humbucking. Throw some distortion on that and you have got meat like no other Fender out there that has not been modified. Go to the bridge. That is as Gibson-y or as humbuckery. Imagine distortion on that. I'm not going to throw it on. You know what distortion sounds like. And that is this pickup. I'm not going to say neck because it's in the middle. But that is instant beef switch right there. Instant beefcake, baby. Listen to that. Flick the switch back to single coil. Two different guitars all together. This is the way it should have been done. That's why these are sought after. This is the one guitar you can take on stage that will do it all. There are so few. Okay, so true humbucker, true single coil, it's there. If you want a Strat, right from that to an unbelievable humbucking sound at the flick of a switch. Okay, they offered this in a weird variety of colors, some greens and some other stuff, metallics. The knobs are from basically what appear to be left over from the 83 Fender Elites. They have these sure grip type of knobs, and they have the F logo in there. Let's see if I can get it close enough for you to see it. Maybe with the lighting you can check it out. Okay, there is one more surprise. There is an indent in the tone knob. That's right, right at the 5. You can feel where it stops you. It has a very pronounced right to that. There's 0 up to 5, the middle, which is normal. If you want more top end on it, it goes on up, kind of like a TBX tone control. That's right, even more high end if you want it. This is all just amazing, kids. So if you got your regular humbucker sound, but you want to make that just a little brighter, all of a sudden you're kind of right in the middle of Gibson and Fender territory, so you're in the middle of the two by adding that. And back the tone back to where it was in your back end to nice warm humbucker mode. So they did not leave a single thing out. This is another example of a rare, very deserving of more credit than it ever got. That's for sure. The Gibson, it can be the Fender Performer, made half of 85, half of 86. Like I said, there's your skunk stripe. Good luck finding these things. See if you can get a picture of how this actually looks. Very angular. Okay, not a typical body shape for Fender at all. From here, I don't know if you can see it as much. You could tell it in the pick guard. I'll get some light to reflect here that you can see the angles of this. And 24 frets on a Fender is just unheard of. But like I said, if you want one guitar that does everything, and you want to go to the extremes with dive bombing and all that, you're safe here too on the whammy. Every Fender tone, every Gibson tone, every tone in between. This is the one true do-it-all guitar. But again, like I said, good luck finding them. They are there. If you do enough waiting and searching, you'll get one. But this is one of my prized possessions. It is just one of those things that not everybody has. Superb guitar. So one last time, I know I say it a million times, the made in Japan, much better than the American Fenders of the era. Your 85, 86 Fender Performer. Check these out. Do yourself a favor. If you ever get to check one out, check it out. Okay? Thanks again for the request for wanting to see this amazing guitar.